minutes, and then I'm going to switch over to Bacon. And the qualifying group is Mouth and Bryce at the moment. Not. I think we're live.
We're live. Hey, all right, cool.
Hey, if not, we're going to start talking to ourselves.
Well, if anybody's out there, welcome to the Painter Jim Shootout here. As Painter would say, 2012.
The
Painter Jim Shootout.
Painter Jim Shootout. The 15th annual Painter Jim.
I can't believe that. That's
Shootout.
a lot.
We figured it out the other day, and he confirmed it. So that's amazing. Small tournament like this.
So you're seeing names up there, but that's not Juan Putter Rhino. You are watching our first wave of qualifiers here. You have Mouth and you have Bryce.
The kid prodigy in the online Golden Tee, I don't know, persona that is Mouth. So we'll get you going today qualifying. We got the 3-course qualifier, Petra, Nordland, and Hollywood Hills. We're going to play all those, and then we have 41 people here in the house today. Pretty awesome. I think that's a pretty good turnout.
Good turnout.
And we'll get that started today, and then after all the qualifying's done, we'll set up a bracket, get that out on the internet for you guys too, and hang with us today. It'll get awesome later.
On the interwebs.
What are you, Richard Rollins? I'm sure somebody will get that reference. So yeah, we'll get Richard King here, get us all going on GoldenTeeTV today. Thanks, Richard. You did a ton of work this week. Yep. I think it looks amazing.
Fabulous.
So hopefully we're actually live. And
I'm confused looking at it, but because I
think he's still got some work to do.
I don't know any of this stuff.
He should look at comments going over here.
But it looks really
at some point. So if you're commenting
solid.
yet, we're out on that. But I'm sure King will get us going here throughout the day a little better. As long as we get it rocking by the tournament, right?
That's all we need.
That's all we need. I'm going to go play my games, I think, in a minute here. Might as well.
Oh, yeah, you're up.
Timmy's ready. Got to get him started. Christ.
We got Bacon.
Bacon will jump in here, and I'll tell you guys if King says anything.
Yep.
And I'll be right here to let you know. So, yeah. I'm going to turn over to Bacon.
You good? Are we live?
I don't know. He said we're on something. He was trying to get them all done.
Well,
hello.
Welcome back, Bacon. Your
Yes.
second year.
Good to be here again.
Love to have you. Now that we got your wonderful charity going on, now this.
Oh, thank you guys. It was
really
$1,650 raised in that quick auction,
and we probably still aren't done yet. I'm sure there'll be some more money flowing,
which is fantastic, and it actually helps because we have 2 players already. We're sponsoring for Florida. We've got a third one I'm working on right now. So we'll have 3 players each receiving up to $500 of funds to help get their trip. And again, new players coming to the tournaments to help expand the overall reach of Golden Tee and what we do. And we'll be working on a few other things this year, much like we did in Nashville, but those are taking a little bit longer to develop. So,
and that's all it takes. It just takes that person one tournament.
Exactly.
And you're hooked. I mean, you
think about how many of us have come to a tournament and gone, this is pretty cool.
This is awesome. I mean, you see it on the stream, you hear about it, but until you're there and you feel it and you see what's going on and you see how awesome everybody is, it's just
a lot of fun. I mean,
it's so much fun. It makes you not want to miss it ever again. There's a tournament coming up. How can I get there? How can I get there?
It's a great learning experience for those who haven't come to tournaments. It's a great way to make, some new friends, some lifelong friends.
Yes.
And just to have a good time.
Yep. And boy, it makes your game so much better. Just show up at a tournament and it's almost automatic 2-3 strokes better on your handicap by showing up.
You can ask anyone the first tournament they went to how much they learned. I can speak from experience. The first tournament I went to down in Richmond, as Fitz misses a track.
Fitz just whiffed it. Now watch him drive the green.
Oh, that's too funny.
And he got it up there. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
My first tournament, I ended up playing a number of players. Played Paul Taylor, my first matchmaking in the main. And it was a learning experience.
Oh, yeah.
That way.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But you almost, when you're a newbie like that, you're just caught in awe, of how good these players are. And you're like, man, I can't hit that shot, but I just don't want to mess up. I'm going to feel stupid, but you're not. The only way you're going to learn, you got to put yourself in those situations and you just got to, everybody's going to help. I mean, everybody's going to help you.
Absolutely. And you just have to ask. I think that's the biggest thing.
Don't be afraid to talk to anybody, you know? Everybody's cool. Everybody will help you. It really is a great community.
I agree.
So
that's why we started this charity, is just because I've enjoyed the community so much and felt it was the right time and place to do something different.
It's a perfect thing to have, you know. It's great because of this community and how cool people are that, you know, it's just for a lot of people, it's nothing, you know. It's a charity and hey, all right, you know, I'm in. That's all you got to say. I'm in, you know.
And it's so much appreciated. I mean, it is. Oh, Mouth got a banger already.
Oh, we got that nasty one too.
Yeah.
Dirty.
That's not easy.
That's dirty.
Hole 5. We got a hole in 1 on hole 5.
Well, that is a dirty one too. Look at that. Bounced it all down the hill.
I mean, he might be back to clean now because I think he missed hole 1. So, but is that really clean? I mean,
no, that's a tough
still
hole one. Better. You can't count that. That's like a 0.25 from the standpoint of whether you should make hole 1 or not.
Yep.
You got to hit that 155 plus.
Yep.
And then hope you're not stuck in the sand or too much of a fringe putt.
Yep. What's up, Damien? Nice to see you. We got the chat right here, Bacon.
Oh, there we go.
So,
let's go, Damien.
We got the chat working, so if anybody's got questions, anybody wants to chime in.
That means we can see Bryce and Mouse. So obviously, those who are on saw Mouse all out. We got Bryce, one of the best up and coming players, thanks to Team Wisconsin. It's awesome to play with him.
Yeah, when he came in, he was actually, he's a smart kid, and it doesn't take him much to learn, and he's willing to learn. So that's huge, you know. I mean, most young kids are, you know, they don't care. They just want to.
He's definitely got a competitive streak in him, which is awesome.
And that helps. So,
and for those who weren't at Sussex last year, watching him play Will in the purple finals was
crazy. Yep. I mean, it was a crowd. I mean, it was just a huge crowd around it.
Everyone was watching.
Everybody in the building.
About the main bracket.
Yeah. So, what's up, Jason?
What's going on, Stark?
Should be here.
All right. Thanks, Richard, for getting everything up and running. Really appreciate all your help.
The king does it again.
People don't realize how much time and effort King puts into helping everyone out with streams for all of these tournaments. It's really appreciated.
I mean, you guys can't see what we can see here on this laptop, but I'm confused.
I would not even know where to begin, to be
But
honest.
he knows what he's doing, and it looks cool. So
I have to admit, I really like the splash screen that Richard, you created for Painter Jim with him licking the beer bottle.
Oh my God, it's
hilarious.
It's beautiful. It sums Painter up in 2 photos there.
Exactly.
You know,
minus about 20 beers. You know, last year I was a first match. I had to play Painter in this tournament. And he was still halfway sober. And when he plays, he's good when he's halfway sober.
Yeah, he's got that little
there's a 27
little gray area where he does good, but then he just out of that or just before it, he's Painter.
I was giving him 6 or 7 strokes, and it was a 27-27 match. I'm like, this is just not right. So I told him this year, if I'm playing him again, I'm taking him down.
Yeah. So for everybody watching, we do have a hole-in-one contest, but it's just in qualifier, and it's actually first hole-in-one wins the pot, but each wave gets a chance. So the first wave, you know, Mouth holds out 5?
Hole 5.
So if anybody holds out a hole before that, they're going to move ahead of him. But like I said, the second wave gets a chance too. So if nobody else holds one, and then let's say until hole 5 on the second wave, then they split the pot.
This is going to be tough because, I mean, looking at the initial setups, I mean, you got the par 3.
Yeah.
I think that somebody could get that. I mean, getting hole 5 what Mouth did is just sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a crazy hole-in-one, but I mean, where that pin is tucked,
his cut was perfect.
Brutal shot, but he made it look pretty easy.
There's lots of shots that Mouth takes that he makes it look easy, and they're not.
Well, he's Mouth.
This is true. Very, very true.
So what our 3 qualifying courses are Petra, Nord Allen, and I think it's Hollywood.
Correct.
So yeah, at the Painter Gym here, we don't do all the course. We don't do a 5 course. We just do a 3 course, and then we figure that in with your handicap. And you can't go less than 5 strokes of your handicap. So if you're a 28, and you shoot a 22, you're not getting a 22. You're getting a 23.
We do the same thing in the Northeast tournaments. We did just 3 course qualifier. It makes it easier so you can get it done in one day.
Yep.
It's a long day, but you can get it done.
Yep. And then I think, what are we doing? What's the percent of handicap? 80? And then we do 80%. So
with a max total number of strokes.
I think there's a max strokes that you can get. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to judge it off how everything goes in the qualifier, and because we got a big mixed bag of handicaps here.
Exactly.
Which is good. We want a lot of people.
Well, that's what we want. We want people coming in that don't normally play to have fun.
And we don't want them to come here and think, "Oh, I have no chance." A handicap tournament, you have a chance.
Absolutely.
You have a chance,
I mean, you play somebody like, Marc here or Mouth, and you got an 18 handicap, you're going to get 10 strokes.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, we are doing that where the worst handicap has to start out, has to go first until they even up handicap.
Which I think is the way it should be run. I wish Peg Tour did that, but they have their own rules in the way they do things, but I think that helps because that doesn't lead the player to know what shot
anybody can just follow you around, right. And it's, especially with stout balls now, it's not difficult to do, right.
But you want somebody to follow you around when you're at a tournament, just playing for fun, teaching somebody.
Oh, of course.
When you're head-to-head match play, not so much in handicap.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly if you were to hit a tree like I typically do, then you want them to follow you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hit that shot.
We got Bryce, and he's putting in.
So what are they at here? Are they still tied? They were tied.
Yep,
so they're both 20, so I believe they're both, well, maybe one better, because Bryce got hole 1, Mouth aced 5, I believe.
So I guess they could be both one better, huh?
Oh, this hole got a lot more difficult.
A lot more difficult. It is not easy because one, you got to usually go high tee.
Yep. And personally, I like to aim at the pin and hit the hook shot around. Really? I don't like to turn left.
You club up one?
Yep. I club up one. I go high tee. I slide out to the left, and I just get it out.
Just do a cutty.
Yep. And to me, that's the easier shot. And unless you're really good at fulls and exact like Bryce.
I tend up coming. If I do a full, I tend up coming in too hot.
Yeah, I do too. And I noticed a lot more like if I hit the high tee, it doesn't come around like like your medium. But like you said, you hit the medium and you're getting that extra spin on it, and it's firing. It's coming in hot, like you said.
Well, and a lot of times, doing that, you're also not getting enough height on it. It actually hits that stone wall and comes back at you.
Yep.
So you're in that sand pit.
So there's a few things you got to pay attention to on that shot,
But I like the idea of, doing a kind of swerve cutty with an extra club and high tee.
I mean, for me, that's an easier shot than trying to turn once or twice and hit it. That shot is just key to get your speed down to get your distance,
exactly. And you'll notice when you click left and right, if you're straight on, it doesn't look like it's the right distance. You got to click left to see where it's at.
Yeah, that hole's funky.
And we're going into 14 here.
Yep, and we don't have the drivable look.
Yeah, for
which
those
sucks. It'd be really nice.
I don't know that everyone knows, but for those, if the wind is out, this hole can be drivable.
Oh, yes. Yes. Easily drivable.
12-ish mile an hour, you can make it.
There's some looks where you can actually hit a 180 onto that green. Most of the time, you got to hit a spinny.
Yep.
But a lot of times you can still hit a 180, but these looks are easy. You obviously can't get there, so it's no-brainer layup.
Cut it in and make sure you get the right trajectory so you're not coming down the hill too far. And clearly avoiding hitting the rock. So
exactly. Ooh, he's
so Mal's got to chip that. That's a little nasty side hill chip.
He might be able to putt it.
I don't think so. I think he's in a rough.
Nope. Ooh, yeah, that's a chip. For him, automatic.
Yeah. He doesn't even think about it. With what, the 80,000 plus games he's played?
Yeah, that's insane. I hit like 13,500 and I was pretty pumped up. That's a lot for me.
I think I'm at 13,500 after 12 years. It's like 1,000 games a year.
Well, I was at like around 4,000 for the longest time because I didn't play much. In the last 2 years, I've played like 10,000 games. It's just crazy.
You've been playing quite a bit.
Yeah.
But your game's picked up too, as a result.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show you, play more, get better. You know.
Right.
So.
By the way, that's how we got the charity name. The acronym "Play More, Get Better."
Yep.
It kind of translated to our charity name. And I have to thank Kate Reynolds for the idea on that.
Oh
name.
Yeah.
Puff's wife.
Yep.
She's the one. She's our board member and came up with the name, which is
awesome lady too.
All right. Well, all right, we're on 17 here.
So yeah,
downhill.
I mean, you can thumb this all to the left if you want, or you can hit a little cutty in.
Thumb it with a little release, but it's tough.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna cut it so the wind doesn't take it as much.
Have you played it in the canyons yet?
In the canyons. Oh no, I didn't do the Dave Sandmeyer shot.
Yeah, I have not done that either yet.
No, I don't trust it because there's a spot where you can get stuck in there.
I have not tried it either.
No, I'm old school. I just go right at the hole.
Look at Bryce doing his click chip.
Yeah, he's
got that down.
He's
a monster.
I actually started click chipping because of him. So
he's
like, look, it's easy, and he's just burying everything. I'm like, okay, I got to start doing this.
I've got to practice it. It's not something. I'm the old school pullback chipper.
Yep. I mean, I am at certain times when I got certain chips, but when you got the straight chip and it's long, you know how hard it is to pull back straight and hit it straight?
No, it's tough.
With the click chip, I mean, it's
or when you're really close to the green, those are kind of funky.
Yes. So it makes it a lot easier.
That's where I struggle. That's where I could see it come into play is when you're 6, 7, 10 yards off the hole, off the green, and you're like, I just need to get this in, and there's a right 4, right 5 break or left, and it's not an easy pullback chip.
Yep. Exactly. You get a little squirrely on the pullback.
Kind of like what Mouth had earlier on 14. Yeah. Those are the ones that get tough.
Yep. And those are the ones where you just got to bear down and hammer it straight in hard, Because you start playing breaks on that, you get squirrely, and you're going to miss it. Exactly. You just got to attack it.
So Mouth's giving Bryce a little chipping lesson. I mean, if you guys haven't watched Mal's stream, he's a wealth of knowledge on just the mechanics of the game and how everything works.
Nice round, Bryce.
Very nice round.
I believe that's probably a one better, or we could call it a half better.
I think it is a one better. 229.
229s. Boy, look what we got to follow up.
Yeah, I feel so lucky.
All right, well, I guess we're up.
I guess you're not going to see 229s there.
Yeah, you're going to see 230s.
All right, guys.
All right.
We'll see you later.
Yep.
My voice is going hoarse.